How are you, Mr. Blair? How are you? Super. That's good to hear. Happy Friday to all of you, wherever you should be at. How are you, NJC? How are you? Welcome to the show. Welcome. Saludos, Ricardo. Saludos. So here we go. Let's get ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back once again to the Watch Market Update Show. You know, guys, before I get into the Watch Market Update Show, I'm going to ask a big favor, from all of you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're new to the channel. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up, Our channel will continue growing. This is the truth channel, where we tell the truth. No matter what, we'll tell you the truth, right, guys? So please don't forget to, do those two exercises for us. It'll help us out a lot, It really will. Ladies and gentlemen, so let's just get into the show. As you guys know, I am a big admit of gold, So I'm gonna tell you the price of gold as today is $3,383 an ounce. The gram is $108.77, and the kilo of gold is $108,769. I see the gold, whoever is, working with gold is standing right there, right there, the $3,400 mark. It's right there, it doesn't move, but at least this is just my understanding. It's not moving because certain things are happening in the world and with the United States of America, as you know that there's something happening over there in the country of Iran with Israel, and unto this moment of June the 20th of 2025, the United States has. I don't want this to happen. Let me just get it clear. I don't want this to happen. But I believe strongly it will happen. Until the June 20th, 2025, the Americans have not let go of a little bomb. Not one bomb. Not even a strike. Nothing. But I would say if that does happen, if the US gets involved and not even a bomb, strikes Iran, I don't want it to happen. I don't want to see nobody in no war, but this is the history, how the world works, and how the owners of the world want things to be handled. If you don't understand what I'm saying, that's fine. You don't have to understand me. But the owners of the world are the ones that rule. They rule. And they say this must go on, and it will go on. So who knows? Maybe this weekend, they might throw some kind of a little bomb. Or maybe they won't get involved. But if the US gets involved, dropping a little bomb or striking that other country, I'm telling you that the gold, the commodity of gold, is going to blow up. It's going to blow up. And I'm telling you this because I've been telling you guys for years already about gold. From 18 to 24 to 3,000 to $3,500. And if that happens, I'm telling you, gold will jump up. I'll take full responsibility saying this. I'm not even gonna talk to my friends, myself. It'll jump up to the $4,000 an ounce. Easy. If that happens. So as you know, they haven't since the 20th of June of 2025. There hasn't been no bombita, no little bombs, no little striking, nothing. Just a lot of talking, They're talking, back and forth, and and let me tell you, they're talking about that they have this bomb, this 30,000 pounds. If anybody knows what that means, 30,000 pounds, please feel free to put it up there because it's scary. 30,000 pounds, pound bomb that they would like to probably drop it. I don't know too much about Risk. Remember the game Risk and those games of Battleship. I don't know about none of that stuff, but well, they should. You're right. They should let it. But somehow, some way, when the owners, you guys didn't hear me. When the owners, this gentleman just finished saying that we should let Israel handle it, and I agree with him, not 100%, 1,000%. But the problem is, sir, that it's not like that. It's what the owners of the world decide. Oh my God! Wow! Take it easy, Franco Fiore. Take it easy. It's unbelievable. 30,000 pounds. But again, if you can write all you want. This is serious stuff. Exactly. There you go. Somebody said it. There you go. When the three big trifecta get together, they decide, listen, we feel bad that this is going to happen, but it has to happen. It's the gentleman that always tells me to keep it simple. Read what he says. When those three get together, the three together. I can use many three together, but I'll use when BlackRock, State Street, and Vanguard get together, they say, we need money. Come on, let's go. And that's how it is. So they have that guy in the White House, sitting next to the red phone. Sitting next to the red phone. You don't know about that. Sitting next to the red phone, and and he's waiting patiently. He's waiting. When they told him, okay, let it go. Let go of that 30,000 pound bomb. Listen, again, one more time. If anybody, if anybody can explain to me, I saw that Mr. Franco Fiore says something about it weighs as much as 4, I don't know what. If you can explain to me what 30,000 pounds of a bomb is, please feel free to explain to me, because I'm stupid like that. I don't know too much. I just know how to be a voice. See, te meta. Kino trying to get involved. So I don't know too much about that. And this is not to be, being a playing around with. I don't know. Look at that. An atom bomb. Wow. So you mean to tell me that 30,000 pounds of a bomb is like an atom bomb? Wow. That can do, it can be catastrophe, man. This can be serious stuff. So if that happens, I am telling you, ladies and gentlemen, any of you that are banking on gold, if you are practicing with gold, it's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up. That's when it's gonna blow up. And it's looking more and more that way. Wow. It's enough to destroy all you want and more. Listen, guys, I'm not saying this. Again, it's scary. When I saw that bomb, and then they have this special plane. I think it's called a stealth. I don't know, a stealth plane. It's very skinny. You can't even see it. He's the one I think is gonna carry that bomb and let it go. I don't know about this stuff. But exactly, you know what I'm trying to say, Mr. Damon. You know what I'm trying to say. In this channel we talk about knowledge. We don't want you. We don't want to dumb down on you people. We don't want to dumb down. Remember the movie. You must watch the movie Network. Network. You must watch it. So we don't want to dumb down on you guys. We want to get you smart. You know. Wow. Unbelievable what these people put in here. This is incredible. So if you are into gold, there must be a lot of people going like this. Like this. I'm not like that. I thought economically, the things are bad, blah, blah, blah. But now, when those three trifecta, you know what a trifecta is? When you go to the horse track, the horse track, and you bet the 3, 6, 9, trifecta. They get together, they control the whole thing, Poppy. This is scary. And the guy from the government, from the White House, he's walking around with a red phone. That's what I heard. Listen, I don't know about this stuff. Look at that. Mr. Franco Fiore is saying that, gold is king. That's it. So I'm letting you guys know about that, so you guys know what's happening. It's not a game. Not a game. I want to say something else to all of you too. Because what I learned, my friend and my father, but let's use Paco Gambino. Paco Gambino would always tell me. He would always tell me, listen to me, Juan. Whatever you learn in life, you share it. You share it and you continue sharing. And I'm going to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, and I made this observation the last 72 hours. 72 hours. These people, these Muppet boiler room secondary grade watch market channels and dealers are smart like Sweet Kid Kino. Not like me, because I'm a dumpski, but they are smart like Sweet Kid Kino. Kino to me, Joaquin to you. And you might be asking yourself, why? Let me explain to you why. Paco would always tell me, Juan, you need to put on your glasses to see. He would always tell me that. And I never understood what Paco Gambino was telling me. You must always put on your eyeglasses to see. Because we have a bunch of dumbskis out there that cannot see what's happening. Cannot see. We're talking about your favorite Muppet boiler room secondary grade watch market dealers. I'm going to show you what kind of cockroaches these infectious, son unas infections they are. Nobody's buying watches. Nobody. It's an artificially being hyped to get you taken. Like MK Ultra. Like Pluto with olive oil and Popeye. You know that olive oil was a hoe. She was. That's the truth. She was a whore. Olive oil. And Pluto would do this to her, and that was it. And this is what they do to you dumpskis. While you continue hopping around through life like bunnies. You're not going to believe this. I'm taking my time because I want to tell you more. Let me have a little bit of jungle juice. This gets me going, my jungle juice, Some people think this is urine. Meow, when you do pee-pee, unbelievable. Eso mismo, These people, these dealers are unbelievable. But you guys are lucky that you have, and you have me. You're lucky. You're lucky. Watch this. I've been watching them. Listen, in social media, they must be watch groups. I can say easily to all of you. I'm going to say a number, 500. 500 different groups. And WhatsApp chat groups, I don't know, even more. So what's happening now is this, ladies and gentlemen. Since the Muppet Boiler Room is having a hard time selling watches, you're not going to believe what they're doing. Listen and learn. Listen and learn. You know, don't feel bad. Learning is a good thing. You know, when somebody teaches you something, you learn. When somebody teaches you something for free, like me, because I'm stupid like that, you should listen. It's for free. So what these people are doing is, since they can't sell watches, watch what they're doing now. They're saying, we have your favorite watch. We have a Daytona for sale. And I'm accepting, you ready for this? If anybody puts up there what they're accepting, I say, my students are learning. Anybody put up there what they're accepting now. They're accepting as trade-in. Trade-in, come on, let's go. Nobody. Ve que están dormidos aquí, no lo saben, no saben. Franco está dormido, papi, está dormido. Está dormido, está dormido. You know, you still don't know. See, Franco's good because he said something. He said they're accepting Bitcoin. They've been accepting Bitcoin since the Corona era. But Bitcoin right now está, you know, even though the Vanguard, State Street, and BlackRock have bought it all, there you go, Franco. There you go, Franco. Very good, Franco. Now, the Muppet Boiler Room secondary gray watch market channels and dealers are accepting and trading gold, scrap gold, you know, gold, whatever gold you have, because they want to make 2 times off you now. They want to make money off the watch they're selling you, and they want to make money from the gold you're giving up. You must be thinking, how does this guy know all this? How does he figure it out? I don't figure nothing out. It's unbelievable. The brains. He's the brains. And I'm the voice. Unbelievable, that kino. It's unbelievable. They're accepting gold. Your grandmother's gold. Your grandfather's fighting technical school pilot ring. Whatever you have. Whatever you want. Listen and learn. Listen and learn. Gold. Not Bitcoin. Gold. 10 carat, 14 carat, 18 carat, you know, raccoon coins, you know, possum kicker coins, cow tipper coins, you know, prune face coins. You understand me? Man, you understand me? Deputy boxing black eyes coins. The hungry hippo Mr. Magoo coins. Huh? While you guys are skip hopping around through life, I gotta give you this information. I gotta give it to you. And what do me and Joaquin to you get? We get this. We get this. $28 organic watch channel subscribers, 13 likes. Son tan miserables, Kino, que yo le doy esta información y tengo 13 likes. Sí, la cosa así con el dedo para arriba, no para abajo, para arriba. Unbelievable. I don't understand this. You know why? Because the rest that we have there, they're spooking. They are spooking to learn. You know what it is. Absolutely. I'm telling you, Damon, this is unbelievable. We have 14 thumbs up and 28 subscribers. Those 28, the other ones are spooking on this channel. They want to learn. They want to learn from me. I'm not going to talk about straps here. I'm not going to make a review of a watch. I don't have time for that, Papi. My body hurts, you know? My back aches. You know, I got to listen to what Paco Gambino told me always. Before you leave this world, you let everybody know what you know. Telling you. So I have to do that. I have to let you know what's going on. Son unas sangrihuelas, son unas gonorreas, son una infección. You know, they're an infection. They're a gonorrhea. You know, this is what they're doing now. They know things are so bad. What do we do? How do we sell this? Let's take their gold. We already took away their children's tuition money. We already took the bozos 401k. You know, we say 401k in this channel. 401k. Get it through your head. The watch market is dead. Okay? So this is what they're doing now. When you want to buy that Daytona, we welcome your gold. We welcome your gold because they want to keep on giving it to you. They want to keep on giving it to you. Ustedes son unos lambones y unos palomos que le regalan el dinero a todos ellos. You see what I'm telling you? Look, they ran already. They left. They went down from 28. They went to 24. They ran. You know, that's how it is. These people are cretins. These people are cretins. Estos son una infección. They're an infection. They're an infection. I know what I'm telling you. They will not even give me a thumbs up. They start running. Mira, running like zitches on wheel. Like zitches on wheel, if you know what I mean. Like zitches on wheels. They run. You understand me? That's what's going on. I know what I'm telling you. I know what I'm telling you. So you know that part. Now, I'm going to go to another subject because the part of gold we'll talk about a little more, you know, as the days go by because, you know, I'm telling you, the owners of the world are getting ready to do something big, you know, over there on that side of the world over there. And it's not a good thing, guys. It's not a good thing. So my prayers to my brothers and sisters from, you know, both of those countries, you know, and there's nothing that we can do. So don't think for a moment that it's, you know, it's the government over there in Washington and all that. Is not them. He's a puppet. He's a puppet. You know what a puppet is, man? You know what a puppet is? You know, puppet, you know? He's a puppet. All those people that sit, you know, over there in the Oval Office, they're all puppets. I gotta stop this. I can't be talking like this. It's not good for me. But he's waiting for the phone call from the trifecta. The trifecta, the three horses. You know? The three iron horses. And they tell him it's ready. Boom. 30,000 pounds. Somebody told me that the name of that is an atom bomb. You know? Like Pinocchio. Thank you very much, Mr. Donut. Pinocchio. Correcto. You know? So it's what it is, you know, and he's a puppet, you know. Anybody that sits, listen to me. Anybody that sits in the Oval Office and they give him the title of this, he's a puppet. He's a puppet to the elites, to Vanguard, State Street, BlackRock, the Bilderbergers, Bohemian Grove, you know. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to tell you something else too, that we have some news. out of Belfast. Belfast. Yo lo dije bien la palabra, Belfast. How do you say Belfast, right? Belfast. So in Belfast, I've been telling you that they're giving watches everywhere. So Sweet Kid Kino got some information and they sent it to him, and Sweet Kid Kino gave it to me to share with you guys. And I will share with you guys. I've been telling you already what's happening with Rolex, with Rolex assembling Fugazi watches, as they say over there in their factory. I've been talking to you guys about, the China situation. I gotta tell you something about China. This week, the China situation has cooled down. Cool down. Just to let you know, because we're for real in this channel. If it doesn't cool down until it's going on its 7th week, But the China situation has cooled down. But I told you that I believe there was a distraction going on, with the China situation, with Rolex, repairing, China watch parts and making them for real and all that good stuff. But I've been telling you guys that around the world, people are getting Rolex watches. Around the world. And I'm going to tell you the name of this store. I'm going to be so stupid that I'm going to tell you the name. It's in Belfast. Where's Belfast at? I don't even know. I have to look and find out what Belfast is. But Belfast, they have a jewelry store over there. And the name of the jewelry, just in case you guys are looking for that jewelry store, you tell them that I send you. You tell them that I send you. Or that me and Sweet Kid, there you go, Ireland. Watch this. Because I'm stupid like that, Bobby. I give you information. So when you hear it around there, you say, man, Juan already said it, man. What is this guy trying to do? What is this guy trying to, I just give it to you. The name of the store is called Luns, L-U-N-N-S, okay? And this jewelry store has availability of Rolex watches. And when I show you this, you're going to go, wow, something is, because, you guys are still skip hopping around like Mashiganas, Mashiganas. Manishma to all of you, Manishma, And I'm going to show you this because I must show you this. And all the watches that you see here, all the watches, you see this way? No, this way. All the watches you see here that have prices are all available. This is in Luns over there. Somebody said Ireland. I don't know what Belfast is. One of those countries are unbelievable. They have prices, they have them available. As you can see them, right? You see that, right? So let me go to another, here, more available. All you want. If they have prices on them, they're available for you to buy. It's unbelievable, but true. There they are. There they are. Not exhibition, no more exhibition, available. If you want it, you call there. You want the watches, you get them, you pick them up. Here's more for you. The Rolex party is over, papi. Esto se terminó, no sean gilipollas. No sean lambones y palomos. Eso se terminó. But I'm going to give you more. Because I'm stupid like that. Stupid. I got to get ready. I have a date today with my wife. It's unbelievable. My wife loves me and I love my wife. But ladies and gentlemen, this is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. They have all the precious metal watches that you want. They have them all there. But, the prices, they have a GBP with a 16.6% VAT, like a VAT, VAT, I don't know what that means, and they refund you your money back. If anybody understands what I said, put it up there, because maybe my explanation is not that well, and you guys can explain it better to my audience, but they have a GBP, it's unbelievable, with a 16.6%, VAT, a VAT refund to you, it's unbelievable. Esto está jodido, papi. Esto está jodido. It's upside down. You know, this is está jodido. This is upside down. But you get it back, Franco. They give it back to you. Here. Here's your money, papi. You know, here's your money. Get out of here. Go home. Go back to America. You know. So you know this is going on. But I use that place over there, in Belfast, because just to use one. But they're all over the place already, papi. It's over, Papi. It's over. It's all over the place. Give me some jungle juice because, man, I'm dropping too much knowledge. So you got that one too. I took care of that one too. Perfect. Papi, discounts are already here. NJC discounts are already here, Papi. They're everywhere. You might not be getting it. You might not be getting the discount, and me neither. But I promise you, 1,000%, the Muppet Boiler Room secondary grade watch market dealers and channels, through the back door, they're getting their discounts. You buy me 1, 2, 3, I give you a discount. 1, 2, 3, give you a discount. Papi, the Rolex party is over. The Rolex party is, you know what? I'm telling you, every watch brand, the party is over. The Corona se terminó, papi. There's no money out there. Let me go to my next topic. Your favorite Muppet Boiler Room secondary grade watch market channels and dealers love to do auctions. And they will do 24-hour auctions, Started at 3 o'clock in the afternoon today, and it finished at 3 o'clock the other day. Thank you very much, Mr. Patel, for that super chat. Thank you very much. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. So they would do these auctions. They will do these auctions for 24 hours. 24 hours. But there's a problem, Papi. Nobody's buying watches no more to resist the 24 hours. No hay, Papi. No hay tanta cama para tanta gente, papá. No hay. Ya no te pueden. No pueden. Look, it's getting deeper. You see it? It's getting close already. It's getting close. No more. No hay cama para tanta gente. So now, guess what they're doing now? They have to keep on getting you guys. Because they know that you guys are dodo birds. These guys are unbelievable. So now they're doing same day auctions. Same day. Nobody's buying watches. Papi, I get to see everything. You don't see nothing. You're lucky you see me. You're lucky you see me. And I'm telling you all this. Man, how does this guy know this? I know this, Papi. I've been around this game. I'm not even dare myself to say I've been around this game for too long. And I know people which are poison. I'm going to dare myself to say, son veneno. Son veneno. They're poison. They're poison people. Poison people. It's a new one. Always. Always. So now they're doing same day auctions because nobody's buying watches. I don't care what none of you 27 say. You ain't buying no watches. Buying no watches. Nobody's buying watches. Nobody's buying watches. So they do the auction. Here it goes. They put on that beautiful favorite watch that all of you want. The Rolex Pepsi GMT Jubilee bracelet. Full set except the white tag. If you don't know what the white tag means, you Google it. I'm not going to tell you. And they put it up there. And ladies and gentlemen, the watch starts out at 10,000. It goes up to 15,000. It goes up to 16,000. And the organizer that has the watch, this is how desperate they have become already. how desperate they have become. If they have the watch, it gets to a number which is un número ficticio. It's a phantom number. It's a ghost number. You know, you understand me? And they put it there, and it gets up to $17,800. And suddenly, the one that's running the same day auction says, "Guys, this is real cheap. Man, this is cheap still." He's telling you guys, Pluto, MK Ultra, salami, olive oil, put you to sleep. And he sends a subliminal message. Man, this is real cheap at $17,800. And the time is almost there. And the time passes. An hour, extended an hour and a half. And the same person that put the watch in auction, he won it himself. He took it out. Nobody's buying watches. And I'm going to give you my first watch market update. You ready for it? Here it goes. If you're looking for that Rolex GMT Pepsi with a Jubilee bracelet with the red and blue ceramic bezel, don't you pay for that watch. Listen and learn. Don't you pay for that watch more than $17,400. The watch market is dead. If they throw that 30,000-pound bomba atomica, I don't know the name of it, somebody told me the word, I'll be completely. We're like this already, look, we're like this. But they want to do this to us. Lo jodimos. Don't pay more than that. Don't pay more than that. Ladies and gentlemen, our second watch market update of the day is a Patek Philippe Complications. The 5924 white gold 42 millimeter. I call this watch the G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe. It has a green strap and it has a green dial. It's unbelievable. Chrono. Unbelievable. Calatrava. It's unbelievable, this Calatrava. Pilot travel, flyback. Unbelievable watch. Ladies and gentlemen, to the ones that don't know about this is, si el que te gusta a ti de Vietnam, de Corea, el verde. Beautiful watch. Green strap, green dial, chrono. Unbelievable. Retail price of that watch is $84,301. Unbelievable. And I was looking at that channel. That channel over there from Beverly Hills? Happy Feet. They have two brothers. One is tall, one is short, one is smart, one is dumb. And they hang out always with the guy with the toupee wig man with the flower shirts. Purple jeans, yellow shoes, pink belt. He's worth like $500 million. They hang out together. They do, collaboration, and they fleece you guys, and they flim-flam you guys out of your wife's 401k. That guy over there. The two boys, the night at the Roxbury. Happy Feet. He has that watch, and he's selling it like, oh man, giving it away for $61,000. $61,000. Unbelievable. And I'm going to be kind enough to tell all of you, ladies and gentlemen, all of you, he's asking 61. And I'm going to tell you, don't pay for that watch, for that beautiful Patek 5924 white gold. Don't you dare to pay more than $52,000. And I don't want to do it too much because I have this jacket, and okay, there it is. Our next watch is a Patek Philippe Complications 5960. Stainless steel with a rare black dial. Unbelievable, this watch. Unbelievable. You got to be honest. It's very rare because the production it's not a limited watch, but they say that the production was very limited. Very limited. But it is what it is. It's unbelievable. And Stainless steel with a 40.5 millimeter casing. Unbelievable. The retail price of this watch is $54,800. Okay? $54,800. And we're going to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth in this channel. Nothing but truth. Just because it has that rare black dial. Believable looking time machine. Don't pay for that watch. And I mean, don't pay more. And I mean, don't pay more than $61,000 in. We're talking about full. We're talking about full set. Okay? The three big horses. The big brother. Me, brother. Me. Because my doors, they're not like this. They're like this. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. My doors are not like this. They're like this. Just letting you know. Don't pay more than $61,000 for that 5960. Our next watch is an unbelievable looking time machine. It's a Patek Philippe Nautilus, white gold, 5811, blue dial, 41 millimeter. You know, guys, when I see something that's looking good, I'm going to tell you the truth. This is a white gold 5811. I really, really like this watch. It's a Nautilus with the blue dial. And this watch, for some reason, is hanging in there because I believe that the production of this watch is very, very, very low. Not limited edition, none of that stuff. Just low. And the watch is just hanging in there with the numbers. I've been studying this watch, and the retail price of this watch is $72,230. So if any of you out there, get a phone call or ask you if you want this watch, I would not personally, I would not pass it. I would do everything in my power to get it because I see that this. Thank you very much, Mr. 904L is telling me that I'm right. Look at that. And I don't like to leave where I'm at, to tell you these things, but I have to. So if you get that phone call, think about it. It's a lot of money, but watch what I'm going to tell you not to pay for it. Watch. And I'm going to tell you, don't pay for that Patek Nautilus white gold 5811 blue dial 41 millimeter retail price $72,230. Don't pay more, and I mean don't pay more than $135,000. All right, guys. And I'm not even going to give you a drop because it's not a drop there. That watch has been there, right there. As a matter of fact, it's gone up in prices. It's gone up. So, so there you go. Like and share. There you go. So there you go. All right, guys? So I'm giving you some, I don't like to do this, but where there is truth, there is truth. Like Mr. Paco Gambino showed me. One, where there is truth, there is truth. Even if the person is a gonorrhea and it's truth, you say it's truth. Nothing wrong with that. It's what it is. Okay. Our next watch is a Patek Philippe Nautilus rose gold with stainless steel. The 5980, with a blue dial, rose gold with stainless steel. 5980 Nautilus, blue dial. Retail price of this watch, the retail price of this watch is $78,070. And ladies and gentlemen, you want a full set in this watch. Full set. If it ain't full set, you don't want it. You want it with all the bells and whistles. But don't pay for that watch. Don't pay. It's a beautiful Nautilus, to be honest. The stainless steel. I'm not a fan of two-tone watches. As a matter of fact, I sometimes call them dogs. But in this case, this Patek has something that's very, very beautiful. Rose gold, stainless steel, blue dial. It's unbelievable. Bezel. Very, very nice. But I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, and it's $78,070. Don't pay for that watch more than $89,000 and dumping. Seguro. Kino. Dumping again, he said. Just letting you know what's going on. You do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Ladies and gentlemen, our next watch is the Patek Philippe Nautilus White Gold 5980 Blue Jean Dial, Blue Jean Strap. Unbelievable. You know, they had this gentleman a month and a half ago, we're talking about Deputy Boxing Black Eyes, talking about a number that's, you know, 225,000, 190,000, 185,000. It's unbelievable. You know, it's crazy. You know, I'm a sugar man. You know, it's unbelievable. And this watch is, to be honest, is so beautiful. I'm not at this moment, you know, fans of white gold. There are not too many out there. You know, honestly, I am a big fan of white gold. I love white gold. I think white gold is beautiful, but for some reason, people, you know, like more the yellow gold and the rose gold. But this case, this is white gold with a blue jean dial and a blue jean strap, 5980 Nautilus. Okay, guys? And this watch has a price tag of $78,950. It's a 40.5 millimeter casing. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you do whatever you want, but don't pay for that watch more than $154,000 in dropping. Okay? In dropping. Dropping! Right? Dropping. Okay, that's what it is. Dropping. No more messing around here. Dropping. I'm on fire today. I'm not playing around. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give a watch market update on subscribers of mine that have asked me for these watches, and I must oblige and I must give them to them. You know, our first Rolex watch is a Rolex two-tone sub, the Bluesy, reference number 116613LB. Unbelievable looking time machine. Unbelievable. Blue dial, 40 millimeter. This is the 40 millimeter. 40. And ladies and gentlemen, this watch has a retail price of $15,800, and you want this watch full set. You know, if you don't get it full set, you don't want it. You want it full set. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you be smart about this. Don't pay for that watch. I'm talking about don't pay for that watch more than $11,800 and done. You do whatever you want. This is used. This is used. Slider condition material watches in this channel. Use. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. Our next watch is another Rolex two-tone Bluesy Submariner. Unbelievable. Beautiful watch, you know. It's a beautiful, beautiful watch. It's the 41 millimeter, you know. It's the one that took over that 40, you know. This is the 41. Unbelievable. Retail price is $17,600. 41 millimeter, two-tone, yellow gold with stainless steel, blue dial, blue ceramic bezel. It's an unbelievable watch. Unbelievable. A new one. You know what? New one. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, you do whatever you want, but don't pay for that watch more than $14,500 and done. You know, jalame atrás, jalame. Done. Jalame. Done. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. It's on fire. Our next watch is a Rolex. Unbelievable. Stainless steel. Don't get scared with the prices, ladies and gentlemen. These are real prices, Papi. These are real prices. When those Muppet Boiler Room secondary grade watch market channels and dealers buy the watches from you, you ready for this? You think my prices are not for real? Well, I got a surprise for you. When you give them that Bluesy, that Submariner, 41 millimeter, the price that I gave you was 14 and change, right? They're going to give you $1,000 less than my watch market update. 1,000 less. No sean lambones. No sean lambones. If anybody out there knows that, put it up there. Write it down. Share it with everybody. Say it up there. Don't be afraid. You understand me? I know what I'm telling you. I said 1,000. I'm going to say they're going to give you $1,500 less than me. 15. You do whatever you want. But this one is gonna blow your hair back off and knock your socks off. This is a Rolex stainless steel Submariner. Beautiful. I call this watch the Froggy Legs. The Froggy Legs, 41 millimeter. You know, it has a green bezel, green ceramic bezel with a black dial. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to dare to tell you that the Submariner with the black ceramic bezel and the black dial is it's more than that watch or the same price. How's that? Watch. This is the Froggy Legs. Froggy Legs. The retail price of that watch is $11,200. Don't get scared. Don't get scared. Don't pay. Don't pay. Don't pay for that watch more than $11,900. Okay? I know what I'm telling you. Don't get scared. It's the truth, Papi. You guys don't want to hear the truth. The frog is dead. You said it, Franco. How do you know Franco? Franco, tell the public how you know he's dead. He's dead. Froggy Legs is dead. You know, Froggy Legs, he's dead. I mean, you do whatever you want. You want to continue maintaining them, that's up to you. Now, I'm going to give you the Rolex stainless steel because I watch you. This is another one. The Rolex stainless steel Submariner. Black ceramic bezel, black dial. I call this the James Bond. You know, 41 millimeter. Reference number 126610 with a date. You know, like the Froggy Legs. Unbelievable. Retail price is $10,650. Does anybody know what I'm going to tell you not to pay for that watch? I'm curious because this is for you guys. You know, for the ones that wanted this watch, mark it up on these Submariners. Nobody knows? Nobody knows. Okay. Don't pay. Don't pay for that sub. 41. Black ceramic, black dial. Don't pay more than $11,000. Dumping! Dumping! They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Everywhere. They're everywhere. You do whatever you want. Ladies and gentlemen, I have this watch. I remember I bought this watch the year my son got married. My son got married in 2000 and, I don't know, somewhere, 15 I think it was. 15. And I like this watch a lot. It's a Rolex stainless steel with a blue ceramic bezel and a white dial. Stainless steel, 44 millimeters. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? 44, man. 2015. I bought it for the wedding. You know, I don't know. I just wanted it. You know, it was a thing to get at that moment. You know. And I bought that watch. It's a Yachtmaster 44. You know, it had the old discontinued blue hand. You know, blue hand. You know. And ladies and gentlemen, you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this. But this Yachtmaster, the reference number is 116680. Has a retail price of $18,700. You know, if they call you for a Yachtmaster, I'm gonna be honest, man. If you like the watch and you don't have no problem, you know, losing right off the bat $6,000-7,000, no problem. You know, get it. But if not, you know, pass it. The retail price of that watch is $18,700. You know, discontinue, collector's choice, collector's grade, collector's dream, collector's unit. You know, unbelievable. $18,700, and you want it full set. Full set. If it ain't full set, you don't want it. Don't pay for that watch. Don't get scared. It's just a watch, man. Don't get scared. Don't pay for that watch more than $12,800. And I'm telling you guys. I know what I'm telling you. Kino knows too much. Kino knows too much. Here's another watch for you guys. Rolex, white gold. I have put on some reposts the last couple of days so you can see this watch. This is a Rolex white gold GMT Master 2, with the blue and red, bezel. A Pepsi, but it has a meteorite dial. Meteorite dial. 40 millimeter. Unbelievable looking time machine. Unbelievable. Blue red ceramic bezel. Retail price is $46,500. Beautiful watch. At one moment, this watch was over, all the way up. All the way up. Like the song, all the way up. They're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. Don't pay for that meteorite dial. GMT Master. Blue and red ceramic bezel. Meteorite dial. Pepsi. Don't pay for that watch. Don't get scared. It's just a watch. You're pretty close, Mr. Donut, but don't pay more than $42,000 and dumping. No sean lambones. No sean palomos. No sean lambones y palomos. Papi, the 30,000 pound atom bomb. You don't want that to happen, guys. He knows. I'm telling you. He knows. I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, our next watch is a Rolex. Yellow gold. GMT. Master. Green dial. Money green dial. Anniversary. 40 millimeter. Reference number 116718. The retail price of this watch is $33,250. At one moment in the Corona era, not the Corona beer era, the Corona era, this watch went all the way up. You could have bought this watch in the Corona era. I said it wrong. You could have bought this Rolex yellow gold GMT green dial anniversary, 50th anniversary. You could have bought it a few months before the Corona era. I'm looking at you because I don't even know if you guys know this. You could have bought that watch all day, every day, between $19,000 and $21,000. Dead. You're dead. And nobody would look at it. Nobody cared if it was a collector's grade, collector's unit. But then that Corona era came around. And ladies and gentlemen, does anybody know unto how high that watch went up to? Does anybody have an idea? You could have picked them up for 20, 19, depend who it was, how desperate they felt. Between, I'm telling you, $18,000 to $21,000 all day long, every day. Nobody knows? Nobody knows. No, no, you guys don't know. That's why I'm saying that you guys are a bunch of, thank God you guys are recovering tomato cans. You gave away all your children's tuition money. You gave it all away. You gave away your 401k. You gave away your mother's bonds, that she had, in her little safe. You gave it away. This watch, when the Corona era hit, it went all the way up. They're not like us. It went all the way up. They're not like us. To $75,000. You know how many people got this beep? It was awful. It was awful. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, because ustedes son unos lambones. Porque Kino, son unos lambones. Son unos lambones, Kino. Don't pay for that Rolex. Collector's choice, collector's dream, collector's unit, collector's grade. don't pay for that watch. Que quiero decir that, brother? An oyster bracelet, 18 karat gold, yellow gold. It's become garbage, man. Don't pay more than $31,000. You want it full set. Use slider condition material. Use. Están perdidos, no saben, papi, no saben, no saben. No saben. No saben. Casa empeño, diantre. Está jodido, Damon. Está jodido. I'm telling you. So, me, what do I get to give you? Look at this. Look at what Mr. Donor put down 30. Imagine Mr. Donor knows more than me. Mr. Donor knows more than me. He put down, don't pay more than 30. That's Mr. Donor has embarrassed me. You know, he's made me look bad. I said 31, Mr. Donor said 30. And what do I get? And what does Sweet Kino get for being here for an hour and 3 minutes? We get this. We're like, you know what? We are like the Rodney Dangerfield of the watch community. We don't get no respect. We don't get no respect. You know, we don't get, thanks to this gentleman, he's unbelievable. Let's go back to him because, you know, you got to go see what he wrote down. ¿Qué pasa, papito? Keep the heat on the Muppet Boiler Room, great market dealers. Don't be lollipop suckers, guys. This is Mr. Patel that send us, you know, because he understands. He understands because, he understands. They're not like us. They're not like us. And he said me something to motivate me to continue bringing you all this knowledge that I've given you today. But then you leave this channel, because Kino has told me this. Kino has told me this. And then they go over there and they give away the lollipop, the thank you lollipop, the ruby, thank you, And what do we get? We get no respect because we are the Rodney Dangerfield of the watch community. Thank you, all of you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have another watch here. I have another watch for you guys. Because you must know the truth. I already showed you over there in Belfast and Loons, Loons AD. They have it there for sale. They have this watch, the Rolex GMT yellow gold with a Jubilee bracelet, black dial. It's unbelievable looking time machine, with the black and gray, ceramic bezel. It's unbelievable, this watch. Unbelievable. Reference number 126718. Retail price is $44,600. You got to be a Michiganer. You got to be a Michiganer to pay $44,600. You got to be a Michiganer. Listen, there's a gentleman in this channel that he always tells me, Juan, you must keep it simple for these cow tippers. You got to keep it simple. And I'm trying to. I'm trying my best. I'm trying. The retail price is $44,600. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys have been taken. You guys have been taken for too long until Sweet Kino and I came along. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is practically a brand new watch. Don't you dare to pay more. And I mean, don't you dare to pay more than $37,000 and dead. Do whatever you want, but it's dead. If they call you for that watch, if they call you for that Rolex GMT Master 2 yellow gold Jubilee bracelet, if they call you for that, you hop around like rabbits back to your house. You skip back. You just run. You just run. You just run. Unless you want to lose, after taxes, you want to lose $10,000 right off the bat. There's no meat left in the bone in that watch. You know who has meat left in the bone? The Muppet Boiler Room secondary great watch market channels and dealers who get greased up with a discount when they buy three and they buy a package. You guys don't understand that term. They buy a package, a watch package, you know? A watch package with 4 or 5 watches. They give you 30%. Take this. Take this. Take it. Remember the Rolex ADs. What they need to do is move. Whatever they do with their percentage, they don't. Rolex factory doesn't care. They don't care. They just scared of you. You're pushing. You're pushing. You're moving material. You're pushing. You know, it's like me when a container comes in of a bad marble, it's not good. It's the finish, the polish, you know, the calibration is not good. I gotta move it fast. Get it out of here. You know, get out. You call, hey man, get it out of here already. Move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. Because the factory wants to see you moving inventory. They got their money already, you know. These people get a 40% discount on whatever the watch is. The watch costs $10,000. Rolex SA Factory gives your favorite Muppet Boiler Room AD a 40%. The watch costs $6,000. So he has a 40% to play with. So he says to him, take this dog with fleas, take this dog, and take this dog with fleas too, and I'm going to give you around across the table, I'm going to give you a 25%. And if he strong arms him, I'll give you 30%. And the dealer is still making money. Still making money. Because what they want to do is move material. So don't you buy, I don't want to use the word you should buy from the gray watch market, but you know, look elsewhere, you're gonna find it cheaper. You know, it's like when these people put pictures. I got the call. I got my first Rolex GMT yellow gold with a Jubilee bracelet, black dial, black ceramic bezel. I bought it for $50,000. You know, 44,600 plus your taxes. You just got this, Bobby. You got this. You could have bought it over there. You would have saved yourself $10,000. But that's how it is. Don't pay for more than $37,000. Ladies and gentlemen, here's my last watch. I kept the last one for all of you because I know a lot of you out there are big fans of this watch. And so am I. Particularly because it's a white dial and it has a blue dial. You know what I'm talking about? White dial, excuse me, white gold bracelet, and it has a blue dial. It's a Rolex Daytona. I call this watch, you know, cariñosamente, you know, in a nice way, I call it the Captain America. You know, it's beautiful. Blue with the red and white gauges. It's a beautiful watch. You know, Daytona. I think it's one that has really gone under the radar. You know, it's that guy that plays the guitar, the John Mayers. I think they're like very, very close relatives. You know. But the white one is the white John Mayer. There you go, the white John Mayer, and this watch has a retail price of $41,600. You know, it's incredible, but this is sad because these people at one moment, you know, in that Corona era, this watch was all the way up to $85,000. You know, and again, people gave that money away. But I'm going to give you the news on this watch. You know? Wow, man. Listen to me, everybody. Listen to me. I feel like pulling my paper out, which I have all my prices there. A gentleman by the name of Mr. Donut. I mean, this is when I say, wow. I get happy when I see that. I really do get happy, guys. And he put the price that he believes that we should pay for that watch. Mr. Donut, can you put that price again? I want to make sure I saw the right thing. Here. What you put down. What's the price that he put down? Mr. Donut, put it back up again, Papa. Ladies, he's on fire, Damon, and maybe you guys should listen to Mr. Donut. I believe that Mr. Donut should open up his own YouTube channel and do this because he is really, really good. You know, it's sickening. It really is. You taught us well. Thank you, Mr. Donut. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Donut said don't pay more than $34,000. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Don't pay more than $34,000. You know, he hit it right. He hit the nail right in the head. That is the exact number. I was gonna say $34,000. I should pull this and show it to you guys. Nah, I don't want to do that. It doesn't look good. My paper so scribbled up. It's $34,000. Don't pay more than that. And you want a full set, right, guys? That's the price of that watch. So if anybody's selling you that watch, you say $34,000. You can even say 33.5. How's that? But it's the number I was gonna say, but Mr. Donut beat me to it. It's $34,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I really hope you enjoy this watch market update. We spoke about a lot of different topics. We talked about gold. We talked about what's happening over there with the war going on, with the atom bomb. We talked about what the auctions, and we talked about what dealers are doing. They're accepting as tradings. They're accepting gold from you guys. Don't give away your gold to these mamalones. Don't give your gold up, right? Don't give it up. Don't give it up. Do it on your own. You know, sell it to the person. Hey, just charge me $3 over spot. You know, they make the money. You walk away, but don't give them the whole pie. Don't give those Muppet Boiler Room secondary grade watch market dealers the pie. Don't give it to them. All right? Don't do it, guys. Anyway, guys, I hope you did learn something. Put away all this. I'm leaving you this library so when I am no longer here, you can go back and take a look at everything that I have taught you guys, you know, or the Sweet Kid Kino has taught you guys, all right? Anyway, guys, like me and Sweet Kid Kino say always, I forgot, we also have a private watch group. It's under my name, Juan Felipe Nieves. It's under About. It's the name of the company is Opus and Time Watches. Try to request to get into the group. Maybe Sweet Kid Kino and Samantha will let you in, guys, all right? Anyway, guys, take care and brush your hair. Peace.